Athula crosses the Magampura border, stepping into a land unknown but full of purpose. His path leads him toward the heart of Magampura's bustling main city, but the road ahead holds more than just uncertainty, it holds danger. Ahead of him, two sellers, also from Anuradhapura like Athula, travel unknowingly toward their own fate. The sellers are making their way down the same road, unaware that Welusumana, stationed on routine patrol, is watching them closely. With a sharp eye for anyone who may pose a threat, Welusumana confronts them. "Where do you come from?" he demands, suspicion clouding his judgment. The sellers, taken off guard, try to explain their origins, but Welusumana is relentless. He accuses them of being spies sent by Alara, their presence on the road too dangerous to be overlooked. The tension builds as Welusumana resorts to harsh tactics, trying to force the truth out of them. His interrogation grows more intense, threatening to break the sellers before Athula even arrives at the crossroads. What was once just a simple road has now become a battleground of suspicion and fear, with lives hanging in the balance. Speak the truth or face the consequences. Welusumana's voice boomed like thunder. The merchants, trembling, tried to explain their innocence, but the warrior was unyielding. His patience wore thin, and with a swift motion he raised his sword. Before the blade could descend, a voice broke through the tension, a commanding yet calm voice. "Enough!" The crowd parted as a figure stepped forward. It was Athula, his presence exuding both authority and humility. His sword rested at his side, but his stance spoke of readiness. "These men are no spies," Athula said, his tone steady. "Let them go." Welusumana turned sharply, his frustration evident. "Who dares interfere with my judgment?" His piercing gaze fell on Athula, sizing him up. "You are no different. Perhaps you're a spy yourself." Athula's calm demeanor didn't waver. "I am no spy, but I won't let you harm the innocent." Welusumana's anger flared. To him, the stranger was not just defiant, but a challenge to his authority. Without a moment's hesitation, he unsheathed his sword and lunged. The clash of steel echoed through the air as Athula parried the strike effortlessly. The sellers scrambled away, their lives spared for the moment. What followed was a battle of skill and power. Welusumana attacked with the ferocity of a lion, his strikes relentless and precise. But Athula, the seasoned swordsman, moved like water, countering each blow with calculated precision. The dust rose around them as their swords danced in the fading light, sparks flying with each clash. Welusumana, determined to prove his might, unleashed a flurry of attacks. Yet Athula, calm and focused, turned the tide of the battle. With a calculated strike, he disarmed Welusumana and sent him sprawling to the ground. Blood trickled from a wound on Welusumana's arm, but his spirit was unbroken. He rose again, roaring with determination, and charged. This time, Athula met him head-on. Their swords locked, and with a powerful move, Athula knocked Welusumana down once more. The mighty warrior lay there, breathing heavily, his pride bruised, but his respect for Athula growing. Before the fight could continue, the sound of galloping hooves filled the air. A new figure arrived, a towering warrior from Prince Gamunu's ranks. His armor gleamed, and his presence was commanding.